Hannah and I met at a basketball tryout. Hannah showed up in high socks and volleyball shorts to a basketball tryout and was a total goober the whole time. We ended up Hannah and I played in an all-boys basketball league together after that, and then played basketball together for the rest of middle school, and then played against each other in high school.
First time I met Hannah was whenever we were playing flag football. Whenever she was on the black team with me, the Black Knights, and we beat PJ's team. It was great.
I met Hannah on her 21st birthday. She was out in Denver for her birthday, and we all went out to the bars. And I remember thinking, how is it that there's an even crazier class sister than Abby? So we had a lot of fun that night, and I still remember one of my other first impressions of Hannah was how gorgeous she was. I remember she was wearing this really cute light blue outfit, and I thought she looked like Jasmine.
Well, it all started over Facebook chat right before we went to UC Santa Cruz. And we just kind of started chit-chatting. Everybody's chit-chatting, especially in Kresge. Didn't know if the people at Kresge knew how to use technology. We thought they were too busy doing drugs and just hiking in the woods. But, you know, me and Hannah were able to find each other, do that. And then while I'm all by myself walking to and from the dining hall, I see Hannah and her group of roommates and her posse walking on the other side. I saw her. I was like, I think that's Hannah. I was like, I know 100% that's Hannah. But I said, you know what? There's only one of me. There's like 6 of her. So let me just keep walking by. And then Hannah from across the street says, hey, is that you, Chris? And I turned, I was like, oh, Hannah. And the rest is history. We kind of became best friends ever since then. And made my college experience a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. Went from being alone to kind of having a really good friend in Hannah.
I can't remember the exact moment we met, but our friendship really blossomed our senior year when we had a bunch of education classes together. Or perhaps that was junior year.
Well, first off, I was initially intimidated by you. Met you at Pound and Round a couple years ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, who's that beautiful, athletic, super friendly girl? Like, wow, like huge intimidation. And then soon I worked my way into your friend zone.
So Hannah and I met at UC Santa Cruz. Go Banana Slugs! We probably didn't really come super close until summer of 2015 after we graduated. Our friend groups, we were always hanging out like every weekend, the High Street House, the Cardiff House, the Jungle House. But I would say 2015, that summer is when we became really close. Those are definitely some of the best memories I have with Hannah, from wine nights on the roof watching the sunset, to cliff jumping on West Cliff, to beach camping with all the friends and eating those sketchy mussels.
So Hannah's my sister, so the way that I met Hannah was my parents made her and then brought her home. So I've known her literal whole entire life.
So Hannah, I met you 7 years ago in life group, and my life has never been the same since. You have been an absolute blessing throughout the whole 7 years. God started our friendship and continues to keep it going.
When we did kind of an Easter brunch at the 935 High Street House, it was fun just kind of cooking with everyone, getting everyone together, popping champagne, drinking mimosas, having a good time. I think we did like a whipped cream fight as well, or we did that somewhere else. I forget, but I just remember it was always a good time when we did that brunch.
One of my favorite Hannah memories is, I think it was back in 2019, she had gotten some free concert tickets to Judah and the Lion show at Red Rocks. So we went up there and we were going to meet up with some people, but at one point it ended up just being her and I in the parking lot tailgating. We had a deck of cards, so we thought, why not play King's Cup? So it was just me and Hannah sitting in lawn chairs playing King's Cup with seltzers, and it was a blast. And then after that, we got, of course, to go into the concert. It was a really great time, and I really enjoyed just spending that evening with Hannah. And then, of course, the night ended with Taco Bell, so great night.
We just have the best talks, and some of my favorite moments with you are just coming over to your house, and like the 2 times you've come over to mine, which is what I like, by the way. I prefer going to yours. Is like just hanging out, drinking wine, and having some of the deep conversations that we've had. Like, I've truly valued every single one of those. I've walked away from every night that I hang out with you just being like, I remember why I love Hannah. Like, you're just so easy to talk to. You're so deep. You're so insightful. And I just love being around you. You're one of my best friends, and thank God for us meeting in that life group 7 years ago.
Going to the parish, hanging out at the jungle and at your house, playing TFFL. Never forget that. And just all the crazy fun times we had together.
Don't Drink and Drive Mario Kart, where we literally crushed beers on beers on beers, and I have no clue how we were able to do that. There's no shot I would be able to do that today, but I'm down for a rematch sometime.
One of my favorite memories of hanging out with you is when we get to spend time together after games, like after pounding around, after volleyball, when we're hanging out at the park and we're just shooting the shit, and I'm probably complaining about some Fugazi nonsense, and you're being very supportive, as you always are. I just love the quality of time we get to spend together. Another one of my favorite specific memories is I love that I rang in the new year with you and PJ and Becky Sue, our New Year's hot tub I'll savor. It was just so awesome. I love every time we all have a group hot tub sesh, but something about that, like, we just had great conversations. It was really meaningful, really special. I just love your energy, and I also love how much you care about the people around you.
My favorite memory of Hannah is quite recent. I know I have a lot of good memories with her, but we were at our girls trip and she laughed so hard where she actually peed herself.
And something that I always laugh about was that Hannah and I lived together at that time. It was just us two. So we spent every single night in our apartment together, but we decided that that wasn't enough and that we needed to have a special dedicated sister night where we only hung out with each other and we watched movies and drank wine and did charcuterie boards. And I think it's just so special and something that's a huge testament of why I love Hannah so much and what's so special about her.
I have 2 favorite memories with Hannah, and they're both so weird and embarrassing. The first one is Hannah and I had decided that we wanted to go down to the high school near my house to watch a baseball game and pack some macaroni and cheese and some deli sandwiches, and totally did not think about that there is 0 space on the side of the road on either side for bicycles to go through. So we biked part of the way there, and then we had to kind of go up into the hills and back down to try and get there. I think it should have taken like 30 minutes, and it took us probably 2 hours to get to the baseball game. I think we missed the baseball game by the time we got there and had been through some stuff on the way there. Just so ridiculous that we didn't think it was totally not safe. I don't know why we even did that. And then my other one was in middle school. We used to go to the mall and go into like the boys' dressing rooms and pretend to put on like boys' clothes and pretend to be in the boys' dressing rooms. I can't explain it, and even saying it out loud sounds so stupid, but that's what we used to do together. Oh, and we one time got a pint full of mint chocolate chip ice cream from Cold Stone, which is very, very thick, and we ate the whole thing together.
Hannah is the most wholesome, full-hearted person I know. She's genuine, caring. You could come to her with a problem and she wouldn't judge you. She would just help you figure it out, make you laugh, make you feel better. She just has a huge heart and a lot of love to give. And also her laugh is absolutely infectious. If she's laughing, it literally, like, you can't help but smile. It just lights up the whole room. And she just brings such a positive, loving atmosphere. which is hard to do, and she does it flawlessly.
There's so many things that I admire about you. One of them is how genuine you are. You're never fake. You're never bullshitting. You're just yourself, and that's really admirable. And I really appreciate that about you. You're also really helpful when anyone's down on themselves. You're like, come on, pick it up, let's go. I really appreciate that encouragement. I think you're the best teammate anyone could ask for. I'm really blessed because I get to be on 2 teams with you all summer long, every single summer. We've been achieving together on Thursday nights for what seems like 10 years. It's probably not 10 years, but Thursday nights are just the best because of you and Abby, and it's just so much fun. And I'm really, really grateful for that time I get to spend with you. And then Sundays Pound and Round are also the best. I can't really decipher which one's the best because I get to hang out with you. You're so supportive. You're just so much fun to be around.
I love our friendship. I love how we always have fun together. We're always giggling and laughing and doing silly things, and I can't wait for way many more of those memories.
Obviously, her laugh. It's you can't live with it. You can't live without it. Hannah's just always a good time.
There are so many things that I love about Hannah. She is an amazing friend. She has a beautiful spirit. She's so fun to be around. She's a great listener, and she just makes your life better by being in it. And I love you, Hannah.
Hannah is one of the most pure-hearted people that I've ever met in my life. You have such a disarming quality to you where there's no one that meets you and doesn't fall in love with you immediately. You are just a person to be welcoming and friends with everyone, but at the same time you are not wishy-washy in your beliefs, or you're not a chameleon where you change who you are when you're around different people. You are so sweet and get along with everyone, but you stay true to yourself always. And there are very few people that I've ever come across that are able to do that. I love your laugh. It's the most ridiculous. I could pick it out of a crowd easily. It's the most ridiculous thing of all time. You've gotten better about, I was going to say I love the speed in which you talk. It's like putting a lecture on 3 times speed, and it almost turns into a different language that you have to know you to be able to understand you. You've slowed down with that. You've gotten better at that, but I love that about you as well. And then I love your loyalty that you have, the loyalty that you have for your siblings. I'm pretty sure you would just die for or fight anyone that tried to do anything to them. And then just as a friend to me, you have been so just unwavering and loyal, which again is hard to come by. But I have a million things that I could say about you and how much I love you, but those are just a few of them.
It's just the way that she loves other people, and I think that that's what I'd have to say is my favorite thing about Hannah is just that having her as a sister is the best thing. She's my absolute favorite person in the whole entire world, and she's also just one of those people who loves so fiercely. I can tell her anything and she's gonna love me and accept me, and she's incredibly protective over me, and she's just the person I have the most fun with. I can't say enough good things about Hannah and how much I love her and what our friendship and having her as a sister means to me.
I really like when you're so excited about something, you start speaking, but you talk so fast because you're so excited that I really can't follow you. So I love that, and I love you for your quirks, and I need to do better at listening, so that's really on me. But really, all in all, you are incredibly thoughtful. You're always there when I need a close friend, and when I need advice, or you're just an awesome stress relief because you're just such a fun, positive person. And I don't think you even know the extent of how much you've helped me get through tough times, and just thank you so much for being that amazing friend.
I wouldn't know because I'm still so young. I'm only 29. I'm not as old as you are, but Live long and prosper. Don't take life too seriously. And definitely use aging cream to keep your face looking young, even though you're old. So that's from me to you.
I will give you the same advice I would give you for turning 25 or 30 or 35 or 50. Just continue to be you. 30 is just a number, 40 is just a number. Defy all that. Do you. Continue to just be such an awesome person, such a genuine person. And don't worry about any judgments on what numbers are, because I think you're just entering your prime, which is going to last for a very, very long time.
Take time for yourself. I know our lives are busy as adults, and you're a dog mom, a wife, an amazing sister, daughter, friend. I would just take time for yourself. You deserve it with all the hard work you've been doing for school and work. So just take time for yourself, whether that's a glass of wine and a bubble bath or playing some Mario Kart. You deserve that time.
Just keep enjoying and living your life and doing all the things that you do, and just remember to have fun while you're still getting all your degrees and working and doing everything that you always do.
I don't have any advice for turning 30 because I'm not 30 yet. So that's about it.
I can't give you advice on turning 30 because you turned 30 2 months before me. But I can say that the things that I pray for you, turning 30 in your 30s, I hope and I pray that in that next decade that you'll start your family, and just pray that be a smooth and wonderful and blessed process. I hope and I pray that you continue to just serve the way that God made you and desires you to. It's just really fun to see you in your corporate role and doing your master's program and just being so intentional with your people and the people that you manage. And I know that God's put you in that position for a reason. And then I hope and I pray in your 30s that you just that you continue to be able to spend sweet time with your family and your loved ones, and I know the things that bring you so much joy, and I just hope that you're able to do more of those things.
So advice for 30, I've got nothing for you, girl. But just remember to be yourself and remember that you have people around you who love you. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I should be offering advice on 30.
Happy birthday, Hannah!
Happy birthday! Woohoo!
Happy birthday, Hannah. I love you so much. So does Finny. Say happy birthday, Finny. Finn. He loves you too.
Winston says happy birthday too.
Happy birthday! Oh my god, I can't believe you're 30. That is insane. Dax wanted to say happy birthday, but now she doesn't anymore. Anyways, love you, Hannah. I wish I was there to celebrate with you for your 30th birthday, but I know that we will be celebrating together soon, and I know we'll have lots of things to celebrate in the future. You know I love you, and I'm just so blessed to have you as my friend. I know that God put you in my life for a reason, and I'm just so incredibly blessed. It's crazy that it's been like 7 years now, or something close to that, that we've known each other. Time is flying, but I just hope you have the best 30th birthday ever. Love you. Bye.
I love you, Hannah, and happy 30th birthday, and I'm so glad I am part of your life.
I love you so much. Happy birthday again, and can't wait to see you soon.
And now to wish you happy birthday, happy 30th birthday, Hannah. You are just one of the most amazing people that I've ever met. I love you with all of my heart. I hope you have the best birthday. I know that everyone else is on here saying all the things that they love about you, and I'm sure this video is going to be several hours long because of the way that you impact other people in their lives. We adore you, and I hope you have the best day. Happy birthday!
I cannot believe that you're turning 30. I am so excited for what your future holds, and I love you the most, and I can't wait for more sister nights in our future.
I miss you, dude, and happy 30th. I love you.